Got a 5 horsepower Briggs on a rototiller here, and the problem with this thing is that when you pull the cord to start it, sometimes the cord sticks out or hangs out like that while it's running. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. First of all, you got to take off this 7/16 bolt, and there's another one down here. And if you go on the other side, there should be one down here where my finger is, but it's missing. But usually it's there. Now the whole cowling should come off just by pulling. So here's what it looks like inside. There's your ignition module, and this one has points because I see wires. So at this point here, you have to remove the 5/16 bolts in here to get the recoil part of it off the whole housing. Next, take off the 5/16 bolt right here. The next thing you're going to want to do is loosen all the 1/4" bolts inside of here. Now once you've got these loose, usually you're able to put the cord in like that and turn counterclockwise to tighten it up, but they've went and put in a rope that is way too big for that, so I'm going to have to replace the rope and then wind it again. To replace the rope, just cut the end here. And once you've removed the rope from here, hold on to the tightness of the spring if you can. Now if you can't hold the spring, just let it go. Next, you want to insert the new rope in the hole and out like this. First, I'm going to melt the tips of the rope with the propane torch. And do both ends like that. Just keeps your rope from fraying. Once you've got the rope through like that, you can use a small washer and then make a good knot. I'm just going to tighten it up with some pliers here. So once you got the cord in like that, you can lube around here, lube the spring in there, and then grab the rope and turn counterclockwise. If you find it too hard, just remove the tab completely. And you're going to need to turn this 4 or 5 times around, complete turns, to tighten up the spring. Now before I get the spring in too tight, I'm going to reinsert this part here that goes like this. I'm going to insert it into the rope. You may have to hold the recoil there. And then just put this part back in here. Just put it there for now. Then grab your handle, insert it through, and hang on to it. Now what you need to do is tie a knot around this pin here that goes into the handle. So I'm just going to make a knot here, like that. Once you've got the knot done properly, put this back in there. Tuck it inside the handle. Then put the 5/16 bolt back here. It's the long bolt that goes there. Now grab your recoil, pull on the rope, and if you can pull it out all the way, that means you have not tightened up the spring too much. If you've tightened up the spring too much, what happens is it will only go out about a couple feet like that. It's going to be too short. And at this point here, it goes back in easily, and that's what you want. So now make sure you tighten up all the tabs around here with the 1/4 inch socket. Now once you've got it all put back together, it doesn't hurt to use a bit of liquid wrench and lube it and spray a bit so the spring gets some inside, and it's going to make for smoother pull starting. So now that the recoil is repaired, you want to put it back on the housing, and this is the position that it was on before, or that it's going to go on, like that. Line up these little holes with the holes on the recoil there, and then install the 5/16 little bolts like this. So now we're ready to reinstall it on the motor. Make sure that the spark plug wire goes out of this groove here. You gotta line up this hole, the hole down here, and on this side as well, there's a hole at the bottom there. And now the last bolt under here. And let's see how the recoil works. Yep, that's good. It comes back easily on its own. That's what you want. So anyways, this is an old Toro 5 horsepower rototiller. Briggs & Stratton motor. So we'll give it a test start, see how she runs. Anyways, it seems to run pretty good now, so I'm just going to leave it as it is.